Hello friends, and in this lecture we are going to discuss about the Booth algorithm. So Booth algorithm is also called as multiplication of signed number. So there are two types of number, signed number and unsigned number. Signed number means both positive and negative numbers are said to be signed. Unsigned numbers which is strictly positive number. So first we learn about how to multiply the unsigned number, then we come back to the Booth algorithm. So consider we are multiplying 5 and 3. So 5 is called as multiplicand and this 3 is called as multiplier. So this result is 15. If you write in the binary form, 5 is 0 0 0 1 0 1 and this 3 is 0 0 1 1. So this is called as multiplicand and this is multiplier. So just you do the multiplications like how we have doing in the paper and pencil method. Yeah, schooling we have done. So 1 into anything is 0 1 0 1. 1 into then again this number is 0 1 0 1. This is cross shift. We already studied, right? 0 into anything is 0 0 0 0 and 0 into anything is 0 0 0 0. So we'll got it here. After some add it here 1 1 this 1 this 1 this is 0 0 0. We got the final result is also 15. So this method is working for the this paper and pencil method also is what working for the binary numbers. Okay, so it is fast. Yes, this you can keep in mind this 5 into 3 also we can do by the repeated additions. This 5 plus 5 plus 5 3 times. Okay, so this repeated addition is very slow. Consider if you are doing 1000 into 1000, so this is 1000 step required. Okay, but in this one how many steps you have done? 1 2 3 4. This 4 step. This each step is called as partial product. This is called as partial product all. So this is we have done in the 4 step. Why in the 4 step? Because we are multiplying the 4-bit number. 4-bit number maximum value will be 1111, which is 15. So 15 into 15 if you are doing, it's required 15 step by the this method which is repeated addition method. But this one we can do only on the 4 steps. Similarly for the 8-bit numbers, 8-bit number maximum is 2 to the power 8, which is 256. So 8-bit number is repeated additions you have required 256 steps, but this one you can do only in the 8 steps. So this step is very fast and this step is also working for the binary numbers. So now you can tell here in any time which type of circuit required to implement this multiplication. See here, 1 into anything is 1. If multiplier bit is 1, multiplicand it itself only. So in any point of time we have never multiplied only. Actually we have never multiplied. We have just written whenever the multiplier bit is 1, we have written multiplicand as it is only. The partial product is multiplicand itself. Once again I will tell you, I am telling you the algorithm, just try to listen carefully. Whenever the multiplier bit is 1, the partial product is multiplicand itself. Whenever the multiplier bit is 0, the partial product will be 0, and finally you shift it and add it. So this one we can do by also only for the which adder we having in the computer for the addition and subtractor, means adder has subtractor circuit. We are doing multiplication, but this not required any multiplication circuit, and there is no any circuit called multiplier. Multiplication circuit we don't have. Only we have adder and subtractor. By using the adder subtractor we are able to implement this multiplication as well. So I am telling you the algorithms here. I have written here the number of steps required equal to the number of bits in the multiplier. Means here we are doing 4-bit multiplier and multiplicand. 4-bit multiplier is there. So we have required 4 steps of partial product, 4 steps required to solve this problem. So the number of steps required equal to the number of bits in the multiplier. At each steps, examine the current multiplier bit from the LSB. We have examined from the same thing only, from the LSB. If multiplier bit is 1, write the partial product as it is, multiplicand. Okay. So we can write here, if the current multiplier bit is 1, then the partial product is multiplicand itself. If the current multiplier bit is 0, then partial product is 0. And each step, add the partial product in the accumulator and you will get the final answer. And this one, repeat for step 1 to 5 for the every multiplier bit. So this is number is what is working correct for the unsigned number. But consider this is what having, if you having the signed numbers, this method will fail. Where it will fail here? You can think here, there are signed numbers with having both positive and negative. Unsigned number, always positive. So unsigned number always positive means, I consider you writing for the 5, we can write 5, 1, 0, 1. Okay, before that any number of 0 if you write is not a problem, sir. But if you given -5, this number is -5, then this leading 0 before will be 1 if you're writing for the negative numbers. Like 5 is, I am considering the same example, 5 for the positive number is 1, 0, 1. Okay, MSB is 0. If I am writing -5, then I have to find the second complement of this. So 1, 1, 0, 1. This will be the value of -5. So here before that we can put any number of 1s and not have a problem. So, okay, so you can tell here positive number always having the 0. Okay, we can write any number of zeros here before that, leading number of zeros. Okay, and negative numbers leading ones will be there. But here while adding it, what we are assuming here, this number is 0. This number is all we are considering as a 0. That's why we are not adding it. Okay, if this will be number is negative, this one has come for the negative, this multiplication method will be wrong. Okay, consider like example I will take here. Is given 5 into -3. So 5 we can write in the binary. This result should become -15. So 5 in the binary is 0, 1, 0, 1. And 3 is in the binary is 0, 0, 1, 1. So you have to take in the second complement for the -3. So we can write 1, 0, 1, 1. So this is the 5, this is the -3. So if you do the multiplication, this one here, we will get it 1 into anything is 0, 1, 0, 1. 0 into anything is 0, 0, 0, 0. 1 into anything is 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1. And this 1 into anything again 0, 1, 0, 1. So if you added these values, we will get it 1. This is 0. 1 plus 1 is 0, carry 1. 1 plus 1, 0, carry 1, and 1 plus 1, 0, carry 1, 1 plus 1, 0, carry 1, and this is 1. So MSB is 1, which this number is negative. So we have to find the second complement for this. Second complement for this one is 1. This become 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, and 0, which is giving this is so ridiculous numbers. Okay, because this is not -50. -50 should be how much? This is the 50 here, so -50 if you write in the second complement, you write 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1. This should be the -50. We are getting some another values here, some 2.0, you can count it how much number here. So this method is fail. Why method is fail here? Because we are assuming that when you adding these numbers, we are assuming that this is the 0 here. We are assuming that this all values is what? 0 only. But here this values is negative numbers, and negative numbers having the infinite leading this 1 only. Okay, so while multiplying here we are assuming this 0, there only we are doing the mistake. That's why this method is fail, and we have a super fast method called as Booth algorithms. So Booth algorithms is everything is almost same, just only the difference is when you are assuming that when we are assuming that this is 0, so here also should be 0. You have to not take like that. You have to check out the last digit. If it's 0, then you take as a 0. If it's 1, then you take as a 1. Don't randomly always put the value is 0. We'll take the example for the Booth algorithm, and then we'll come to know. Okay, so this method is only applicable for the positive numbers. Yeah, also you can tell unsigned numbers. And Booth algorithms is applicable for both signed and unsigned numbers. That's why sometimes also called as Booth algorithms is also called as multiplication of signed numbers. So now we'll learn the Booth algorithm. Excuse me. So this is the algorithms, yeah, procedure to follow the Booth algorithms. Okay, so I have written here the number of steps required equal to the number of bits of the multiplier. So at each step we have to examine the two adjacent bits left to right. If the transition from 1 to 0, yeah, 0 to 1, okay, this is 0 to 1, yeah, this is 1 to 0, then only you have to do the transition. For addition or subtraction you have to do. When it's transition from 0 to 1, then subtract m from a and right shift. And if 1 to 0, then add m to the a and do the right shift. Otherwise, always you have to just do the right shift. If 0 to 0, yeah, 1 to 1 is there, only have to do the right shift. So we'll do the problems here, then we'll come to know. So now here, consider we have given 5 into 7 multiplication. Both are positive numbers. So this is both are unsigned numbers. These are unsigned numbers. So first we will see the unsigned numbers, the Booth algorithms, and then for the signed algorithms. So Booth algorithms are always applicable for both. So it's applicable for the signs, so it will be applicable for the positive number as well. So if any multiplication is given 5 and 7, first you write in always in term of binary numbers in both positive and negative. So 5 positive is this one in the binary number, and 7 is this. If you write in the negative, means you have to take the second complement. So this one is -5 and this is -7. So first here we will write the values from all the accumulator. Accumulator initially is 0 0 0 0 because we are doing the 4-bit numbers. So write the 4-bit number in the accumulator and all value is 0. This is multiplier. So I have told this is called as multiplicand and this is called as multiplier. So multiplier is 7. So 7 in the binary we can write 0 1 1 1. And this is imaginary numbers. We have to take in the algorithms only I have written here. At the beginning, an imaginary 0 belongs to LSB. I have to always consider in the multiplier. So we'll consider this is 0 is the imaginary number. So better 0 you writing here, imaginary this is, you write dotted 0. This is dotted 0. This is imaginary number. We'll consider initially as a 0. And this multiplicand values is that 5. So we can write 0 1 0 1. So this is the first initial steps. So now we'll see the transition from here. So this is 0 and 0 to the first transition is what? Algorithm is at each steps have to examine the two adjacent bits 0 to 1. Then subtract m from a. So here you can see here this examine bit, this is 0 and 0 to 1. So 0 to 1. Whenever the transition is there from 0 to 1, then you have to subtract m from a. So what is m here? M is multiplicand. Subtract this multiplicand, okay, from a. So subtraction means adding the second complement, right? Subtraction means adding the second complement. So this is which value? This is a 5. So if you 5 second complement you will find, already we have got it here, 1 0 1 1, you add it in this 1 0 1 1, and here write the comments also. This transition is 0 to 1, so subtract m from a. Subtract m from a. Subtracting m means you are adding the second complement. When you are adding, then directly you have to take the 5. When you are subtracting means second complement of 5 you have to add it. So if you added these values, so you will get it how much? 0 plus anything is some anything 1 0 1 1, and this value is as it is only 0 0 0 1 1 1. Yeah, this one have to not write, otherwise you will confuse. Better you add it and write it this one as it is. This one don't write. So this is the addition. After adding this one here, you have to do the right shift. So right shift means this is we got the addition values. Right shift you do it for the all numbers. All numbers means this will come here, this will come here, like that. So now imaginary numbers, this one is replaced by 1. 1, this is 1, this is 1, and this is 0. Here it will come this 1, and this is 1, this is 0. Okay, and this is 1, and here is what empty will be there. So all these numbers, whatever the number was there, if you write it also no problems there. 0 1 1 1, and this one was 0. I just shift right. Okay, just we have done the right shift. So right shift we are doing here. So this will be discard. This one will come here, this one will come here, this one will come here, this 0 is here, this one is here, 1 is this 0 is here, this one is here, and now here this empty spot you have to write the whatever the values of its previous value is there. This MSB will retain. MSB is 1, so this also will be 1. If this is 0, then this will be 0. Okay, so this is the first step is over. This is the first step. Now again I have to repeat it. This is the one operation is over. We have to do 4-bit 4 operations. So next is again examine the LSB 1 to 1. So whenever the transition from 1 to 1 is there, simply have to do the right shift. There are no addition, no subtraction. So you have to do the right shift here. So I am writing from here, we will get it 1 1 0 1, and this is 1 0 1 1, and here again it will retain the previous value which is 1 is there. This step 2 is also over, because we have to not add a subtract, because this 1 to 1 transition is there. Similarly for the step 3, this transition was 1 to 1, so only right shift. Now next again this one, again here 1 to 1 transition is there. So 1 to 1 again here, so again you have to just do the right shift. So right shift means here it will come 1 1 1 0 1 1 0 1, and this will be written as it is only, which value is there 1. Okay, so this is step 3 is also over. Whenever the 1 to 1 transition is there, nothing to do it. Now the last step, step 4. Now again here this one 1 to 0. So 1 to 0, when the transition from 1 to 0, then add m to a. So add m means just adding the m values. M value is 5, so we will add it in this one 5. So if you add it this one 5, so 5 is 0 1 0 1. You add it here, 1 plus 1 0 carry 1, 1 plus 1 0 carry 1, 1 plus 1 0, 0 plus 1 is 1 carry 1, and this is 1 plus 1 is 0, carry is 1. So this, if you carry it comes here 1 or 0 anything here, this one is forget it, forget this carry, this one. Okay, and this remaining will be as it is only, and do the right shift. So right shift if you do, then it will come 0 1 0 0, and this is 0 1 1 0, and this is written as it is only, which is the previous value, which is 0. This is also will be 0. So now we have to stop, we have to not proceed, because we have 4-bit numbers we are multiplying and our 4-bit step is over. So we have learned the transitions here. At the binary number 0 we have already indicated. With 0 to 1 transition is there, subtract m from a, which is adding the second complement. And when 1 to 0 is there, simply add the m to a. And always every transition we have to do the right shift. If the transition is 0 to 0, nothing but you have to do the right shift. And 1 to 1, then also you have to not add or subtract anything, but we have to do the right shift. Repeat all the bits, repeat number this one, all the steps here till the all the bits of multiplier. 4-bit multiplier was there, so a 4 step already we have done. The final result will be a and q combined. So the a is this accumulator and q is this multiplier. So if you see here, this value is our final answer. So you can check out that it's coming 35 here not. This one you can write 2 power 0, 2 power 1, 2 power 2, 2 power 3, 2 power 4, 2 power 5. The 2 power 5 is 32. This is 34 plus 1. We are getting the 35 number. So this is very fast algorithm. We can do it by this both algorithms. Okay. So if any doubt is there, you can comment it down, and if any confusion is there, I will solve some more problems based on this. So now again consider if a question is given 5 into 7, 5 into minus 7. So the negative numbers will check it, this is working or not. So in this question we are doing here multiplication for the 5 into minus 7. So minus 7 is the negative number. So this is the sign numbers. So 5 into 7 result should be minus 35. First both of that numbers, multiplicand and multiplier, you write in the form of binary, and both in the second complement as well. So initially the accumulator values, this accumulator value is 0 0 0 0 0. This multiplier is this, and this is the multiplicand. So multiplicand value, this which we are writing here, this value should be equal to this is minus 7. So minus 7 we have written in the second complement form, which is 1001, and this 0 is imaginary. This is multiplicand, which is 5. So now in the first step you can see here, this is transition from 0 to 1. So transition from 0 to 1, then you have to subtract m from a. Subtract m from a, which is have to find the second complement, means adding the second complement. Adding the second complement means we are adding the second complement of this 5. 5 second complement already we got it 1011. So we are adding here 1011. So we'll add it here, so we'll get it 1011, and this is as it is only, and this is as it is only, but we have to do the right shift. So right shift here, so this one it will come here 0 0 1 0 0 1, and this is 1, and this is left here 1 0 1, and this last bit will be just whatever the previous MSB is there. MSB written as it is only, this value is 1, so here also it will be 1. So now till here is step 1 is over. So now again you have to check, this is 1 to 0. The transition from 1 to 0, add m to a. Add m to a. M means this value is 5. Okay, so adding means just you have to add the value of 5. You have to not take the second complement. When you are subtracting, then you finding the second complement and taking the second complement. So here just you have to add this 5. So 5 we can write here addition. So 0 1 0 1. So after adding this 1 1 0, carry 1. This is 1 1 1 0, carry 1, and 1 1 is 0. And this is carry comes, that we have to ignore. So we got it here 0 0 1 0, and this previous term is as it is only. Now you do the right shift. This one if you want you can write it, otherwise you write as it is. Now you do the right shift. So we can write here 0 0 1 0 1 1 0 0. So this still here is step 2 is over. Now this here step 2 is over. Based on our transition form, you can write it here 1 to 0. So add m to a. So next step 3. Here transition is 0 to 0. 0 to 0, so nothing have to add, but we have to do the right shift. And here value, I forget to write it here, this value will be MSB written, so 0 as it is only. So you have to do the right shift. So you can write 0 0 0 1 0 1 1 0, and this will be MSB written, so as it is only. So till now here 3 step is over. Here 0 to 0, so just right shift. Now in the last step, step 4, you can check here, this is 0 to 1, and whenever the 0 to 1 transition is there, so we have to subtract m from a, which means we have to find the second complement. Already second complement we have got it, 5 is 1 0 1 1. We have to add it 1 0 1 1. So if you add it 1 0 1 1, so in this whole term is 0 only. So if you add it, then we will get 1 0 1 1, and this will be as it is only 1 0 1 1 0. But do the right shift. So right shift 1 0 1 1 and 1 0 1 1. So this is MSB written as it is only. So now you can write here, okay, this is your step is, all 4 step is over. So the result in A and Q, this multiplier, will be our answer. So this is our answer, final answer. So this number is MSB is 1, which means this is negative number. So we can find, if you want to know the actual values here, so you can find the second complement of this. So second complement if you find here, so 1, this is 1, this is 0 0, this is 0, and 1 0 0. So we can find it here, this is 2 power 0, 2 power 1, 2 power 2, 2 power 3, 2 power 4, 2 power 5, 0 1 2 3 4 5, 2 power 5, 32 plus 3 35. This number is 35, so this number will be minus 35. So we got in the values is minus 35. So Booth algorithm is working for the sign numbers also. So Booth algorithm is applicable for both positive and negative numbers. That's why this Booth algorithm is very powerful, and in any point of this multiplication we never do the multiplication, we are just doing the circuit by using the adder and subtractor. So that's why this is a super fast algorithm to multiply any number. Okay, and especially is called as Booth algorithm for sign numbers, because this is applicable for both positive as well as negative numbers. We'll see some more examples based on this.